Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jordan here with Jay Reads. This message is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your semi-weekly reading, or whatever. Taurus, I have a intuitive message for you. Let me just say, I had a conversation with myself already, but I think I have to share it. I swear I don't be coming for y'all, Taurus. I swear I don't be coming for y'all. I swear I'm not trying to accuse y'all of nothing. But for some reason, I have a very consistent, reoccurring, intuitive message for Taurus. And it's always like pulling y'all fucking hard, calling y'all on the carpet like I'm somebody's mama. It could be mommy issues or parental issues or parental role issues in play here. But I asked myself, like, why do I always do that? And it's just like, for some reason, maybe this is true, maybe it's not true. I heard it's like I wouldn't accept it from anybody but you. Now, whether this is me as in my sign, me as in my position in your life, or me as in me who I am. So I'm going to take that with what it is, and you do the same. But I feel like it may apply to you too, Taurus. Like, I don't think nobody can talk to someone. Nobody else but you. Nobody else can make this move. You by Summer Walker. Nobody else could, like, you. Nobody else would be allowed to do this. Like, get away with it. Like, nobody else can talk to me like this. Whether you're allowing somebody to talk to you a certain way, or you're vice versa, whatever. But you are one of a kind. Very prized possession and position. Don't ever forget that. Your position. Anyway, I also get that, like, truth and honesty and trust, like, even when, I don't know, it's like, even when it's not good news, I trust it coming from you, because nobody else understands like you do. Nobody else has been in the same position. Nobody understands they couldn't understand even if they did. Anyway, so that's why I let you talk to me like that. That's why I listen when you talk. I don't know, child. Anyway, so here's some of the messages for you. Taurus, I got this, again, my bad, okay? But listen, I got this message and this feeling of panic. And again, my bad, it does seem to be drug-induced or have something to do with substances. This could be you, the situation, or your person. But it was a sense of panic, okay? And I'm going to just tell you a couple scenarios. Drug bust, drug test, or drug reaction. Okay? Some shit went left. In regards to... Oh, also, I don't know what it is, but there's some type of commitment or situation we've got ourselves into. And again, I was thinking this, Taurus, you understood it from a earthly plane, right? You understood it from a fiscal, material, how much time, money, and resources it was going to require. However, you did not take into play the mental burden it was going to have on you and what it would require, how much you would have to speak and verbalize air energy. You did not understand the emotional toll, the amount of tears, the blood, sweat, and tears, so to speak, water, right, that it would require, as well as the fire energy, doing the work, right, the inspiration, how much inspiration, drive, and motivation and get up and go do this certain situation will require or take from you, whether you would have to give or you would lose. You understood it from a earthly plane, physical, 3D touch, earth energy. That's how you were coming from. That's how you saw it. However, now, like, how can I afford this? How am I going to be able to afford this? How am I going to be able to spend time on this? That's what you did. You set time aside. You set finances aside. And you maybe even set some wisdom, some seasoning aside. You know what I'm saying? Things that you wanted to pass on. However, anything outside of that, you seem to have been or are currently lacking. You did not fathom or think that far ahead. And now you're in a situation, and you could have not 444 been in that situation previously alone, but this opposing energy is looking at you, and you're like, how are we going to, what I write down? Well, you got yourself in this situation to begin with. And it's like, what are we going to do? And it's like, We. I don't know what we are gonna do, but I know what I'm gonna do, and I know what you need to do. I don't know what you. I'm not even worried about it, honestly, because hell, I don't even know the truth of the situation. So you need to figure out what you're gonna do. And it's like, what? We were all in this together about a week ago. Yeah, until I saw or you start, until some shit switched, whether it's with you, Taurus, or the other person or party. So somebody could be switching on you. And I got mommy issues, so it could come up from a place of what was instilled in you, right? Whether this was parental, generational, cultural, religious, what morals and values you saw to be true. And I'm also getting the words that were spoken into you, the life or even death that was spoken to you in adolescence, and what you grew up to known to be true. Let me just get all this out. You raised me this way, but you continue to live like this. So again, I feel like you're going through this back and forth of this blame game. Let's play the blame game. I love you more. Let's play the blame game for sure. I feel like you're on the phone talking to somebody and you're like, what do I do? How do we get out of this? And they're just like, bro, sis, this is on you. And it's like, what are you talking about? You've been counseling me through this. You know what I'm saying? You've been talking me through this. You've been giving me the steps. You've been mentoring me this far. Why the fuck are you pulling out? Yeah, the game has changed. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm like this because of you. No. And it's like, Taurus, there are no victims in this game of life. You are nobody's victim, and you have to realize that. At a certain point, yes, things happen to us. But at a certain point, we all have had the choice or will have the choice to decide what we choose to do moving forward. Absolutely, there may have been a precedent of, again, Seven of Swords, deception, lies, withholding of information. You may not have been able to make the choice originally, right? Don't forget your sense of agency, okay? You still have your sense of agency no matter what happened in the past. At some point, you had the chance to change the pattern and behaviors. You chose not to. You are now held accountable and responsible. And again, I don't know what it is, whether I feel like it's some shit that you allowed to be cool, to be fit, or to fit in is where I was going. And now it's like, imagine being the cool mom or the cool parent, and like, yeah, you and your friends come over my house and drink. And now somebody got like date raped, or somebody got like fucking murdered, or somebody was drink driving. And it's like, what the fuck do we do? And it's like, first of all, I'm a kid. Your grown ass decided to let me drink, and then you allowed me to bring my friends over, and nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't follow through. And it's like, hold on. No, I didn't tell you, that Maggie likes to take pills when she drinks. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't completely honest, but you opened up. You allowed us. You gave them an inch and they took a mile. And now you have to be held responsible because your name's on the lease. Your name's on the car. That's your insurance. You were the driver. That's your house. Because of, you know what I mean? Like, that was your name. You were logged in. I don't know. You co-signed. You gotta pay that bill because you helped your mother, sister, aunt, cousin, whoever out get an apartment or get the lights cut on, and you know what I'm saying, in your name. And it's like, no, they didn't tell you that they were, growing marijuana on your property or making meth. But yeah, we blew that bitch up and your name's on it. Peace. I don't know what you're gonna do, but we're going to Mexico. What? Some shit like that. You made your choice. Now, no, I made yours. So again, it's this back and forth conversation of, you did this, da 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 da. I'm doing what you told me to do. No, you're doing what you chose to do. And it's like, you're saying, no, I did what you said. Like, I followed your footsteps. And it's like, no, you made your own. And it's real funny now, Taurus, that this person has this separation, because before they were so codependent on what you did or what you had going on, and they were so encompassed in what I feel like this is, again, not mommy issue, but like, you know what I'm saying, talking in your ear, telling you how to navigate a situation, but the moment it goes left or it doesn't seem as favorable, they're like, well, you had agency the whole time. You didn't have to listen to me. You were badgering me and blowing my phone up, and it's like, you're a grown-ass man or woman. And it's like, oh, now I'm a grown-ass woman, but you've been treating me like a fucking child. I don't know. Again, you made your choice. No, I made yours. I did what you told me to. And it's like, that was your choice. Okay. Oh, they mean well. So again, this person or this whatever could mean well, but they're coming from their position, their perspective, their experience. And a lot of times when people come from these places and give advice, they're trying consciously or unconsciously to change their situations. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know why this parenting situation is here, but it's like, child out of wedlock, so you gotta get married. And it's like, they did the same thing, but they've been fucking miserable since you came out the womb. But they told you this was the right thing to do. They taught you that this is the right thing to do, even though they've been suffering. You know what I mean? They never thought that they could or have deserved anything else. You know what I'm saying? So they told you to settle down and get married and to do what's right and to take this job and to do this. But it's like to get, and again, I get that there's also imagine having your child get the vaccine and then they have like, or do something medically or in regards to health. Ugh, that is not cute. And they turn around and something bad happens. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting like a mother's knows best, and it's like someone's trying to blame you or you're trying to blame someone, right? But it's like the positions of power or the hierarchy is really at play here. And at the end of the day, Taurus, we could sit here and say absolutely, and you know right is right and they know right is wrong, and they're going to get theirs. They're going to get theirs. You blaming them and doing all that is not your battle. You have something you have to focus on, because regardless of that, you still have this situation. You still have this child. You still have this burden. You still have this bill. You still have this debt. You still have this house. You still have this job. You still have this car payment. You still have a responsibility that you have to take care of, whether you had all the information or not, whether your plan fell through or not, right? And again, it could have something to do in regards to finances. You told me to get a loan to refinance my home and to take out a second mortgage because we would be able to, and yeah, but that was when you had a stable job. You know what I'm saying? That was before COVID and You told me if I went part-time that I would be able to have enough hours to and it's like, shit has changed. I don't know what to tell you. And it's like, this is the energy you're getting from this person or this place that was so warm and comforting. Because Taurus is like, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have gotten into this. I wouldn't have committed. I would have taken my fucking time and been good all by my damn self. I wouldn't have put myself in this situation if I had known all the answers. Whether you're dealing with someone that feels this way or this is how you feel. Okay, I think that's it. I just wouldn't have put myself in this situation. And again, here's the thing. You can say, I would have never done this. I didn't know this was going to happen. This is everyone else's fault but my own. But you knew it was a possibility, Taurus. No, you did not know that this was going to happen. Absolutely not. No one is doubting that. No one is saying that you knew that this was going to happen and that you planned this out. No. But you knew that this was a possibility. And you continue to do... I'm not monetized any damn way. You continue to do it regardless. Like, knowing at any point. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, prime example. Baby, I know at any point they could my ass and it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. Now, absolutely, I have some contingency plans because of that. But at a certain point, I know that if it's meant to be, it's going to be, because every time I roll up, light up, pack up, I know what risk that I'm taking, okay? So if you continuously ignore the risk that you're taking and decide to do something, step into something, continue doing something, that's no one else's fault but your own. I don't care if your cousin, sister, brother, lover, daddy, uncle, mama introduced that to you. Okay? And that was the only coping skill I know, because where I come from, that's what we do. That's fine. But you left that shit behind. You're not even there anymore. You don't even talk to them. But look what you brought with you. Alright. Okay. You're nobody's victim. Okay. With love. From one Venusian to another. Okay. You know who you are. Don't play. Alright. That's like because if somebody touched your child, you would not accept the answer. I was touched as a kid. Yeah, bitch, you were a kid a whole long ass time ago. That happened a long time ago. You had the chance of an opportunity to do different and to heal. Nah, that it wouldn't fly. It's not flying. Also, I'm getting please don't put me in jail. PPP loans. Again, you knew from jump that at some point they could come back and ask, where the fuck you spend that money? It's like, it was a pandemic, okay? I was stressed, and it's like, that's cute. We need our money back, or your ass is going to jail. And it's like, what do we do? We. First of all, I asked you for half. You threw me $2K and told me to have a good day. So, baby, that's all on you. I gotta go. We have breakthrough, inner vision, truth, lessons, growth, trust. Okay? So, lessons and trust. All right? At the end of the day, I'm not telling you to be no cold-hearted ass bitch or motherfucker and don't open up and be vulnerable with nobody else, but you gotta remember your self-agency. You have to understand your willpower. You can't give that away to others. Like, no matter what union you're in, you have to understand whether this is a job, a love situation, or even family. Before any of these titles, these connections or obligations, you are still one. So don't forget that. And then you can find your other one. And y'all can be two. Pardon me. It's gonna hurt, too. It's gonna hurt. Pardon me. It's gonna hurt. I don't know why. This may be another earth sign or somebody that you just saw is not going anywhere, very dependable. And it's just like, what the fuck? What do you mean? We were literally just singing We're All in This Together, High School Musical type shit. Like, we had a whole dance number and everything. We had it all figured. How is it on me now? How is it just me? I couldn't have gotten in this situation by myself if I wanted to. So how is it all on me now? What? Well, now, babe, you've got a big scarlet A on your name, and I don't want nothing to do with that. Oh my God, is Erica Jane Taurus? She gives very much Taurus energy. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And it's like, damn, that old man gonna flip the script on you if he ain't already. It's like, what? Anyway. Okay. The FCA is here, babe. Like, shit. Law enforcement is involved at this point. The investigation is complete at this point. Have courage, strength, fearlessness, warrior. Prepare for a fight. And respect your physical boundaries. Detox, rejuvenate, and relax, okay? There may be a battle that you may have to face. You may have to face your fears. Be courageous, stand up, and take some time out. Siesta, recharge, rest, okay? Siesta is Spanish. We could be dealing with someone who speaks Spanish or come of Spanish-speaking or Hispanic ethnicity and heritage. Respect your physical body. Anyway, detox. Okay. Babe, hurry up. You might want to hurry up. Take some time out. Take some time off. You know what? You could use COVID as an excuse. So, I'm not saying I'm giving anybody any excuses or ways to get out of things. But, you know, if you have tested positive, or maybe someone in your home or you've been close to has recently tested positive or been exposed, maybe you can't go to the CPS office or go to probation and parole because you're experiencing symptoms that you may need some time to, you know, heal. About 10 days worth to detox, rejuvenate, and rest until you stop showing. I don't know, child. Anyway, I'm not trying to, because we're doing truth. We're doing truth, okay? You don't need no help. You don't need no help. You don't need no help. Transmutation and tantric union. When I see a tantric union, though, I know tantric is healing, but it's also karmic to me, right? Because it's so much fire. The fire we make, but the fire you made has got got the whole damn house burned down. Okay, so don't ignore that. Okay, with this tantric union, but every karmic situation, right? Twin flame, karmic love partner, it's healing, right? That person fucks your credit up, but they teach you from this day forward, this really is a possibility. Because you may have been walking on cloud nine and this could never, yeah, it's a possibility, but not for me. Yes, bitch, you too. Like, you too can get your credit fucked up by an ain't shit ass motherfucker. But again, this may be a place and time for the both of you to heal. Okay? 1 + 1 = 2. Bitch, we still separate though. Alright, transmutation, some type of transformation with the body, healing, phoenix rising again, coming back from a place of stagnancy or maybe relaxation, resting. Okay? If I ain't got nothing, I don't give a damn, 'cause I got it with you. Who said that? Bitch, I like nice things. I don't know much about algebra, but I know 1 + 1 = 2. And it's me and you. That's all I have when the world is through. And you know what? I don't know why I feel like this person, and it's not even, again, don't even take it personal, Taurus. Like, because you can't sit here and have this pity party, woe is me, and everyone was against me and all this, when it's like, you've been doing this for a minute, though, and ignoring the signs for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Honor Gaia and time to ground, okay? So, honor Gaia, when I hear honor Gaia, Gaia to me is the earth, or earth mother, you know what I'm saying? So, honor thy mother and thy father, as it applies to you, okay? When we say honor, that does not mean blindly listen to or follow. That means see for what the fuck it is, say thank you for what the fuck it is, and maybe even say what it is and what it ain't. 22, okay? And in time to ground. You may need to, Taurus, have a very honest and real conversation with a parental figure, whether this is the one that you co-created with, or the one that, Jesus created you. All right. Okay. All right. One moment. Okay. And y'all know I don't edit shit, because who said that? Like, who's doing that? Damn, y'all just gonna keep putting the paraphernalia on the damn screen, huh? Look at that lighting. Won't he do it? All right. So anyway, boom. It's time to have a very deep conversation with mommy or daddy. Maybe both the asses. Listen, you motherfuckers fucked me up. But it's okay, because at a certain point, I continued these traits and attributes. Yeah, I definitely got that shit from you. Genetic predisposition, some could say. I was genetically predisposed to the alcohol you had in your system when you conceived me, and then the alcohol you had in the home when I was born. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain point, I decided to pick that alcohol up and co-create with the universe as well. Let's see what's going on for the tarot for Taurus, please. With this time to ground, though, I'm getting that it may need to take a break. I don't know. I'm getting like almost like step back from the office chair. Whether this is a trip, take a break, or I don't know, child. An incarceration, child, a rehabilitation, child. Anyway. No, literally this rehabilitation with this 3 of Swords and the Devil. It's just not doing it no more. It's not. See, because I be telling my patients this all the time. Because when you deal with substances, the substance is never really the substance is never really the problem. It's just the way that we manifest the problem, right? So the side effects in regards to withdrawals and the euphoria, the ups and the downs of substances, those are just the ways that the soul manifests on this plane, right? Because this shit it goes deeper than that, and eventually you could smoke all day, drink all day, shoot, smoke, snort, toke, all damn. You could do it all, but if you were triggered and unstable, if the shit hits, none of this shit is going to matter. You can do it all, right? You can try and get it all. And when life really want to show you something, God, at least for me, God be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. You and your weed man ain't picking up. Bank account's on zero. Motherfuckers you match with, they in jail. What you gonna do now? Well, I'm gonna go drink to get through because I had okay, that's not doing it. What you gonna do now? So when it's all said and done, you can try everything you want to, but eventually you're going to have to either face it or find a healthier way of adapting or coping, right? So you could try all these substitutes and all of these, you know what I mean? Like half-assed. I'm not discrediting anybody's efforts in healing, but if you know the root, you know square root of 69 is 8 something, and you keep trying to put 9 on the paper or 3 or everything but 8 something, you're destined to continue the cycle. Anyway, overall energy, we have the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the Son of Fire. So, I don't know if we've lost our motivation, drive. We're feeling a sense of defeat and maybe even trapped here with this 5 of Swords, because this is, look it, okay? Somebody's web. There's somebody stuck up it. The spider got, right? So we're moving forward, okay? We may have taken a leap of faith, gone out to do something again. Got a new car, a new contract, a new job, doing something. However, at this point, it feels like a trap. It feels like I was trapped. It feels like entrapment, right? Like the situation was set up in order to catch me failing. Bitch, what is that called? A setup. It's a setup. Again, the moon card with the earth. And then I said with the earth. Page of Pentacles. Somebody may be, it's like an after the fact telling you that, like, hey, this isn't gonna work out, or this isn't working, or I don't know. This doesn't even look like somebody like admitting. It's like a Trojan horse. It's a damn Trojan horse, right? So there's a thing that's being presented, but there's some shit inside that you may not know about. Bitch, somebody wearing a wire, child. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius fire energy. I don't know. Somebody could be seeing you glow and grow. And, because this is very much self-saboteur energy here. Because with this old, this motherfucker definitely snitching. You feel me? Like, he definitely snitching. That's all I, and then with that to be in the moon card, like, or they definitely being nosy, got their business in some shit they ain't got no business in. Like, I just feel like a situation is coming to bite you in the ass because you were so fiery, right? So gung-ho, so attractive, so positive, so, optimistic, so free, so careless maybe. Maybe you were careless. Anyway, child, the main energy we have here is Temperance, Sagittarius energy with the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. Why you look like that? Here we are, all alone. See, I feel like there may be a situation in which we are Could be dealing with a loved one, whether this is a partner or a friend or family member. But the Temperance card here is talking about making things balanced, and not in the sense of fairness, so to speak, but as well as harmony, right? Making things the baseline very copacetic, right? So whether we are mentally, physically, and emotionally aligning ourselves, or made in the way that we relate or get along with others, right? Stilling the waters. But there's a sense of agitation or anxiety here with this Eight of Swords. Maybe trying to figure out how to do something different or new, right? So again, I don't know. I don't know here, Taurus. I'm getting a lot of, and I can't look at this Three of Swords. The way that you see what I'm saying? I hope this isn't triggering to someone, but they are literally shooting up. Then next to the Devil, like some shit. So again, we was okay, and then some shit changed. We could have gotten triggered here, okay? Triggered in regards to what that looks like. Something happened in our lives that took us back to a place of instability, mentally, physically unstable with this Eight of Swords, right? We're walking on a tightrope. Everything was good, copacetic about a week ago, we was here, and then all of a sudden, I'm walking on a fucking tightrope, walking on pins and needles, and I feel like the seasons are changing or something's coming to an end. We could be getting new information or becoming aware of something. Someone could be in regard to this daughter of air. There's a lot of childlike energy, page energy. So this could be immature people, people under us, or people we don't see as equals, right? People we see superior. We are superior then. However, they are more, they in our shit. They in your business. This could be your kids. Again, maybe your kids get into some shit and it's like, what the fuck? This ain't even, it's not even me. I didn't even fuck up. It's the motherfucker you responsible for. Anyway, with this page of air, could be dealing with a daughter, a child here. Someone may be becoming aware of something. The way that she looks through this sword, right? She doesn't really understand the what she's got here, right? This is a death machine. This is a weapon of defense and of aggression. You know what I mean? And she's just taking it out of the sheath. She's just learning about the story behind this sword, right? What's the story, you say? Pain. Continued hurts and pains we inflict on ourselves. And they say, why would you say inflict on ourselves? Well, because we literally have someone shooting up. And then we have this place of the Capricorn energy, the Devil energy. And again, it's continually being faced with the opportunity of doing something different or doing what you feel works. But it works to keep you in the same place, okay? We have the hold on. Oh, that's the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords here. So I'm like, why is it two twos? Two twos. Two two twos? Is it two two two? No, two two two. Two two two. Equilibrium here. This is being on the same page, working in tandem. 3333. So again. Our success, freedom, and happiness may come from working with others. We may get ourselves in a situation, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. I feel as though we may need to mimic, mirror consistently something. Fake it till you make it almost. Follow the pack or the herd. But this is like being on the same page with your own herd, right? So I got elephants are very family. They remember everything, right? Circumspection, cycles, doing it over time. Capricorn energy yet again. And this is like a dance, right? So it's like learning the routine. Again, more learning energy. learning the steps, whether these are actual steps or like the 12 steps, but here there are 8 steps. 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bitch, you can't count. Maybe there's 14 steps for you. Maybe are you making steps actually? Is this like a physical thing in regards to your body? And then happiness, 6 of Cups. So there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not saying that you're going to get away with something, but we may figure out another or a better way of relating, getting along with someone, or going about something. Rather than allowing things external to us dictate and affect our temperament and decision making. I think that we may now see that there is an error, there is a fault in that which we have continuously allowed to inflict pain on us, disillusion us, mislead us, or self-harm us, right? And we may be working with someone like a AA sponsor, you know, and it's not actually like going to AA, but it's starting to align yourself with something different, right? Because it's a lot easier to mimic it, right? So it would be hanging out with the right crowd. If you are currently hanging out with individuals that do a certain negative activity for you, the same again, you talking about I got like this because I watched you do it or I learned it from you. Same thing. That was your detriment and downfall. Now take that and align yourself with people that have overcome the situation. Align yourself with information, knowledge, and others. So this is like creating a sober recovery environment, creating a cohort of people in school that are all studying the same thing. You don't have to work so hard. You just start to mimic people that do things like you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you